Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Anshula and today we are doing a Denton bookstore vlog. A while ago we went used book shopping in Denton, Texas. This was a place that was recommended on Google Maps and I decided to go and check it out. This turned out to be a labyrinth of a bookstore. It was huge and a little chaotic. I absolutely loved how big this bookstore was. It was multiple floors and there were so many books. I cannot wrap my head around how many books are packed into this bookstore. They were in so many different genres and categories, and this bookstore felt very much like a maze. There were so many nooks and crannies that I got to explore, and every time I was walking in one direction it felt like I was discovering a whole new area. A lot of the little subsections had different stylings and different themes and different decors to match the specific category, and I thought that was really cool and really well done. It just made me feel like I could go visit this bookstore right when it opened in the morning and stay until it closed and still not discover every little aspect of this bookstore. This bookstore used to be an opera house. As you're walking through a tightly packed atmosphere, you can feel the structure's old bones creak. The air smells like old pages. You can constantly hear others shuffling through the aisles for books. It's a big bookstore, like I mentioned before, but it's not lonely at all. The bookstore also has a boldly colored exterior, and since this is a used bookstore, the prices are also lower than in a traditional independent bookstore. I am very spoiled by half-price books prices, but I did feel like the prices of recycled books were very fair for an independent outlet. The bookstore has this humongous uncensored collection, and I felt like I was going on a bit of a treasure hunt as I wound around the different areas. There is a little bit of chaos to this bookstore. I found that the nonfiction section was quite loosely organized. In fact, the math books were in the marine biology and oceanography section, and when I went to that section there were no marine biology or oceanography books there. I still really enjoyed this bookstore. If you're looking for a specific genre, you might have a little bit of a hard time finding it, especially when it comes to the nonfiction. I did find that the fiction section though was very well organized. It was organized alphabetically, and I was able to find a book among the classics. They have so many classics that I was just swept away, and I wanted to get a lot of classics home, but I settled on this one slim volume, and that is Letters to a Young Poet by Rilke, and oh, I really love this book. It was one of my favorite books of 2021. I'm so glad I got a chance to read it last year. This is a book that completely stole my heart. The young poet mentioned in the title of this book is Capus, who is a military student, and he sends these verses to Rilke for judgment. We don't see the letters that Capus sends, but rather the profound and insightful responses from Rilke himself. This is a book that is incredibly pacifying to read for any aspiring artist. There's a lot of gentleness to it. The tone is kind and sincere. It feels very, very human, and that's what I loved about it. I have read a lot of books on writing and creativity, and most of them are honed in on very specific aspects of the craft, but this particular curation offers rather diffuse commentary. When I first got into this book, I was wondering what could be said in 10 letters that makes this a classic, but after reading it, I completely understand. The advice that Rilke offers is astute, it's perceptive, it's deeply philosophical. This book is about solitude, self, and spirituality. It's inward looking. If you liked Ishmael by Daniel Quinn, if you like Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom, I think you would really love this. This is a really easy beginner classic to dip into, and it's one that holds a very special place in my heart. I think it's also a book that came to me at exactly the right time, and that's one of the reasons why I'm very biased towards it. It's one that made me feel so much, and that's what I loved about it. This is the book that I picked up from Denton, Texas. I absolutely enjoyed this book. Let me know what book you're reading down in the comments below. I'm always looking for new recommendations. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!